What is up, YouTube? Mitch here at the Squatching with Us YouTube channel. Try to get some shade so the sun's not in my face. And we're back doing some home stuff today. Any weird lighting? Alright, so we're gonna do some stuff today. But first, like, subscribe, comment, all the videos. You know how the thing goes. I gotta be more diligent about mentioning that, that's for sure. But we are gonna be having some fun back here today. All of this is going to be changed from that corner, which actually goes a little bit further that way, all the way back there as far as we can go. We're going to be clearing all of that today. My dad's on his way right now. We're going to get the chainsaws out, the edgers out, everything. The weed whacker, the whole 9 yards. I'm actually going to try today, for the first time ever on YouTube, I'm going to do a time lapse just because you guys want to see the action stuff. And I mean, I don't know how it works, to be honest. I think I do like, you know, hours worth of time lapse and it comes out to 10 minutes or something like that. I don't know, we'll find out. Also, the whole thing on YouTube, I don't care. You guys can watch it or you don't watch it, don't mind me. I would appreciate if you guys watch it, of course. Look at these dogs. What are you guys doing? What is happening right now? Hey, Loki, Luna, hey, you two, you need to calm down. We're about to get to work. You guys can't be out here fooling around, doing crazy stuff. Puppies. Yeah, that's the new puppy for you. Well, not new now, but she's crazy. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. I got one of the weed whackers out, got the extension cord all pulled out so we can get to work on a bunch of stuff. Got the chainsaws out because I think there's some thicker stuff in there. Like I said, I'll grab the GoPro, or I have the GoPro. It's what's in my hand. It's actually my new selfie stick today too. Obviously I can't like point the camera down so you guys can look at my selfie stick, but got the new selfie stick as well. It's actually really nice. It's a couple of my other friends that do YouTube recommended this one to me because they like the stability of it, and I see why. It is extremely nice. I mean, my other one was like kind of like wobbly. You guys couldn't see it because it has the built-in gimbal or whatever, but when I was recording I'd like watch it like wobble. So yeah, this one's actually really nice. It's super stable. It has a tripod, like a super miniature tripod, of course. I'm gonna go grab the big tripod. That's what I meant to say a second ago. I'm gonna grab the big tripod, set it up, and get some time lapse going, show you guys what we're doing. But pretty much the gist of it is just the forest behind me. It's not really a forest, literally like, I don't know, a few hundred feet that direction. There's houses right there, but we're gonna make it all nice and then eventually fence it off so that we can't have people looking back here or walking back here, whatever it is. But the main part is right back there behind the shed. That whole area right there is untapped amazingness that I want to use. Maybe park a vehicle, work on some stuff, put a little shed back there, or even just, not even a shed, just like a little awning that I can park something, because all this is all hard usable ground. Really, really good stuff. Eventually we're gonna have Dale come in. It's my dad's buddy. Dale, if you're watching this, I appreciate it. He's gonna come in and put all rock like we kind of did in the front yard, but we have to put big stuff down first so it has something to sit on. I don't know, he was kind of explaining it to me. And Dale, when you do come over, please explain this to me, how all this works. But he said to put like the bigger rock down and then smaller, and that'll help with like the drainage of the water and it actually not seep into the ground, or however that works exactly. I know Dale's way better at this stuff than I am, but all of this gonna be going bye-bye. And it eventually will be usable land that we're going to put sheds on, or a carport to work on something. My biggest thing is a little shop. I'd like to have a little shop. I know this is going to be like a little shed for me to work on some things, but just like a place to pull in a car and do an oil change or work on something that's covered out of the weather, so I don't have to worry about waiting for the weather to be nice, will be extremely nice. I'm going to learn how to, you guys, hey, you guys need to calm down. Yeah, especially you. Puppy, calm down. You need to, look what you did. You scared Loki. See? You scared Loki now. These dogs. But eventually we'd have like a nice little carport that we can pull a car into and then work on it, even whether the weather's bad outside or not, and then lay some concrete down, because that'd be, obviously you want to work on a nice flat surface. I've never done concrete before. I technically have with my Uncle Frank, but I was super young and all I did was like stand around and shovel some stuff because that's all he needed me to do. This time I'd like to learn more of like the how it actually works and how to do it. But if you can, I don't know how to, there's no way to zoom on the GoPro, but straight ahead as I'm sitting here talking to you guys, there's a big old thick brush thing right there that I'm really looking forward to cutting down, because that right there just eliminates a ton of that foliage. Oh, it's gonna be so nice when it's done. So please stay tuned, please watch the whole thing. Like I said, I'm doing time lapse probably right after this video ends. Hey, stupid puppy, stop messing with my dog. So right after this video ends, you guys are going to see a time lapse, and it's going to be bzz, 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 bzz. All this stuff's getting cut down. Bzz, 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 bzz. Yep, it's going to be super fast. Our time, it's going to be slow because we're going to be here back here for a couple hours, but I would like to do an hour of time lapse. I don't know, can you move the camera when it's on time lapse? I don't know, we'll try it. Here, this is a trial and error for all you guys that out there maybe trying to do YouTube and watch my channel. I appreciate that. Let's see if we can move the camera while doing time. I'm sure it's going to mess it up. I don't care. Trial and error. That's how we learn stuff. Like I said, I'm super transparent with you guys. I'm gonna try stuff. If it doesn't work, I'm not gonna cut it out. I'm not gonna edit. First off, it's too much of my time to edit. Second off, this way you guys see everything behind the scenes. I don't need to have a Patreon and like a Utreon or a Nitreon or a Neutron, which is actually a real thing. Yeah, you don't need to have all that just to show you guys behind the scenes stuff. You guys can just see it firsthand and just subscribe to the channel. That's all I want. That's all I want you guys to do. Subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe, comment, the whole fun stuff. Comment. I'll comment you guys back. I'll talk to you. Say what's up. Say hi. What are you doing? What do you weigh now? I know you're working out and trying to eat healthy. What do you weigh now? Ask me anything. Please don't ask me how much I weigh. I haven't lost any weight yet. But yeah, we'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna put the camera down, grab the tripod, get the time lapse going. My dad's in here yet. I haven't heard his truck. When he does show up, I'll get the time lapse going. For you guys it'll be like seconds. For me it'll probably be an hour. He takes a little while sometimes. That's all right though. He's getting old. It's understandable. See you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye. All right, YouTube. It's actually a couple hours later now. I'm tired. Not because I've been working a lot. I wish that was the reason why I was tired. I'm tired because my chainsaw isn't working. And every arsenal that I have hasn't been working. Luckily, my dad's chainsaw, his old Husqvarna, is working amazing. My brand new one ain't. So, Husqvarna, what the heck? I know we wanted to do a time-lapse video to show everything that we've done, but it ain't gonna happen because I've been messing around with my chainsaw for 2 hours now. Look who just got home. So I'll get a time-lapse video in. Just give me a minute, catch my breath, and let them get set up here so I can do time-lapse. But I've been fighting my chainsaw for 2 hours now. Can't get it to work properly. So I'm letting it sit, give myself a break, clean out some of the brush my dad's been getting. I'll bring you guys back in a minute for the time lapse. Just wanted to give you guys an update, a short little update. And it's very frustrating. I'll let you guys see what we've gotten so far. So you can kind of see all that's been cut back. I actually got a pretty good chunk over there. It's just hard to tell because the stuff in the front hasn't been cut down yet. So I'll get the time lapse up here in a minute. Show you guys what we're doing, what's going on, our progress and everything. So stay tuned. All right, YouTube, we're back. I lied again. We're not doing time lapse today. It's probably not going to happen. We're both struggling with our chainsaws, and we think it is most likely bad gas. Got it in the carburetor. He has an old gas can that's got bar chain oil. It's like a combo. I'll show you guys right here. It's a combo, so it has your bar chain oil on the right, and then your oil fuel mixture on the left. Probably 4-to-1. No, my dad, he definitely got it right. I think it just might be bad gas, old gas, whatever it is. Didn't have a fuel stabilizer in it, most likely. And clogged up our carburetors, and we cursed his. It was his chainsaw was listening to us curse my chainsaw out, and he decided not to work as well. So now we don't have working chainsaws, and obviously we can't clear brush that is literal trees almost without chainsaws. I ain't doing it by hand. That's not happening today. So yeah, I figured I'd give you guys an update. We didn't get too much further since the last update. I'll show you guys. So that's where we got. You can clearly see we did do quite a good chunk right there, and that's one pile, and I'll show you the big pile behind me. that's pretty much what we got done today. It's not a lot, to be honest. And then speaking of, big shout out to that Skill right there. That Skill battery powered 40 volt edger right there. I mean, it did no problem with all the small brush that was right here. Can't even see the stuff that's in the shade right here, but it absolutely ate that stuff up, and that stuff was thick. I was getting ready to come over here. We started messing around with our chainsaws, and then, yep, that was fun. You can still hear him playing with his. It almost sounded like it wanted to start. Oh, sounded like it wanted to start. Sounded like it wanted to start. Yeah. Yeah, I'd let it sit longer. So we'll go back here, show you guys the little progress that I made back here. So this is where I originally started, because all of this is technically mine, all the way back into here. Then we're going to be cutting back all that direction. Step back a little further. This was the big chunk that I got, kind of right there. And then I was starting to work my way that way, and you can see the daylight. You see the daylight that I was getting towards, and chainsaw crapped out. Haven't got it running since. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'll show you the direction we're going. So where this line is, the power company has to have access to that line. So obviously I won't be blocking none of that stuff. I might do some type of little fence. So to that tree, and then you can kind of see my hand that direction. If you follow that all the way down, it goes like that almost. So all of where the edge of that is, you can see my screen, that edge of this is all the way down that way is still all of mine. It's just covered in brush. So I can't access it, can't get to it, can't use it. So that is the main goal. You see all the stuff I cut up here. Hard to tell, you can see it. Got it down there with the chainsaw. The Husky that both me and Husqvarna that we both have. Mine is practically brand new. It's a smaller one. It's only a 220. My dad's, I believe, is a 325. They have been working great up until today. I don't get it. We did something wrong, and the only thing that makes sense would be bad fuel. Yeah, so that's pretty much where we have left off. We stopped here where we were doing this. We stopped going this way, and we wanted to go this way, just because it would open up this whole section over here. And most of this stuff is flat. I mean, it's got a little bit of a drop to it, but it's not that much. It actually looks more drastic in the camera than it really does. It's not that much. Ooh, excuse me, only a couple feet. But all this is flat, so going to this tree, and then you can see where the edge of that fence is right there, over there. It goes that direction about another 10 feet, and then you can see the telephone pole about right there. It's going that way, and then back over here to that telephone pole, and that's the edge of all of what I use of my property. So yeah, we'll be looking forward to that when it actually gets cleared out. That's literally what the plan was today, was to clear all of this out. And just to give you guys an idea of how big the backyard of this place is, for being in, and you guys gotta remember, I'm in a mobile home park. You know, I'm not on my own land. I wish I was, of course, but for being in a mobile home park, this is a massive backyard. Oh, sounds like you got it working. I hear it. Yeah, we might be back in business, boys. We're back in business, boys. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. So hopefully everything's working fine. I guarantee you it's bad fuel. So I'm gonna work on mine. You guys probably can't hear me right now. I'm gonna work on mine and hopefully get both chainsaws going and get back to work. Might even do a time lapse now. I may not have lied. I may not have lied. Stay tuned, you guys. We'll get some work done. All right, YouTube, we're back. We are about 75% done without the actual burn being done yet. That's definitely gonna happen soon because there is so much stuff that we just cut. I am way back here, by the way. Like, I am as far back as, well, mostly far back as the property line goes. It's just a little bit further. I don't want to reveal what we did yet. So right there is the edge. You can see that pole. That's the actual edge of where the property goes, and it is significantly larger. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around now, and we're just gonna walk it, and you guys can see everything. I'm literally going back as far as I can so you guys can see just how big this place actually is. So we cut back to where the other shed was, and then that right there is the access to my my post right there. And then we walk back this way, and then I'll cut back to where I was just standing. So right there is the last part of where the property line is. It goes to that post and then to that tree, and this is where we stopped. That is just a big pile of brush. That's all cut. Everything you see right there is all cut, ready to be burned. And when it's all burned, it'll look way better because then you won't have that big pile of brush, obviously. But we cut all of that back, and then all this will be done with weed killer. I'll come over here and just do it with the vinegar weed killer. Keep it natural, make sure the dogs are safe. And then this will look a lot better. And we can also get to some of the little stumps that we couldn't get to just because of all the foliage on the ground. So I'll come back and do all those. But this is where the other, Siri, calm down. So this is the other edge of it, and we're gonna go turn this way so we don't see the other side yet, so you can see where it goes to. Just in that little spot right there, that spot is big. So I don't even think the camera's doing it justice as to how much space that is right there. I mean, I'm standing almost all the way back. I'm up again, I'm close to the tree, almost all the way back. I can probably fit my fifth wheel going this way easily, and I got a 42-foot fifth wheel. So now we're going to pan over here to the other edge, and you can, where the light is, all the way over there is the other edge. So for being in a mobile park, this backyard is humongous. So go ahead and walk it now. You can see, like, where I put my foot right there, like these little nubs sticking up. We're gonna have to come back and get all those. Those are just fun waiting to happen when you step on them. You can see where the edge sits right along there, and we're going to continue that fence right up here all the way to that tree, and then connect it to that fence, and then let the foliage, you know, kind of make our own natural fence. And then this right here is the other edge of the brush pile. It is huge. I mean, the brush pile is taller than my shed. My shed's pretty big. So this is the other edge. We'll walk it, and like I said, there's still a big pile of brush there. Massive pile of brush where my burn pile is, but you can see where my trailer is. And I'm not even all the way back. Like that right there is all the way back, and you can see where my trailer sits, my fifth wheel. So yeah, it's pretty ridiculous how much stuff we cleared out today. A lot of work done, but worth it, because we're gonna have all access to all this room to use however we want. We're just talking, going over some stuff we might build back here eventually when it's all cleared out. So that's always exciting to talk about. And it's going to be a lot of work, but oh, see, I almost fell. There's a lot of stuff grabbing your feet when you walk around this. There's vines everywhere, all kinds of stuff. So we're still going another probably 5 feet that way, and then we'll cut across to where my neighbor's is. But you can see that post right there, that's the property line. I'm standing pretty much right there, so it'll just like follow that and then go right here, cut through there, and then just past this tree. We might not go past this tree because there's not really a whole lot of room right here. There's no point. But yeah, so all this is cut. It just needs to be moved and burned. Yeah, it's a lot. So let me stand back here. You guys can see where I was standing towards the start of the video. You can see where my chair is. I was all the way over there. That's crazy to think about. At least to me it is. Because in a mobile home, this is a huge backyard, and it's a very, very cheap space rent, to be honest. So I'm really, really happy with it. And you can see the rest of the pile here. So all of that still needs to get burned. There's a little bit more needs to get cut over there. Ooh, excuse me. But for the most part, we're done. And that feels good. So yes, so if you guys have been watching this whole time, this whole video, there's some time lapse. We did some time lapse today. I wanted to see what that was like. Obviously I haven't uploaded yet, so I don't even know what it looks like. Hopefully it looks cool. I'm gonna put it in them regardless, just because it's my first time doing a time lapse. Whether it turns out goofy or not, really don't care. I'm sure you guys will like to watch it. But that is the gist of what we did today. Lots got done. Appreciate my dad coming over and helping me. We fought our chainsaws majority of the beginning of the day. Mine still ain't working right. He got his to work, which is really nice, so that helped out tremendously. Having a chainsaw in this situation, there's nothing else comparable to it. We have hedge trimmers and all kinds of stuff, but you gotta have a chainsaw. Some of this stuff is so thick. But yes, I appreciate everybody watching. Like, subscribe, comment on the video, and we'll have some more videos this weekend. We're gonna go shooting. Might videotape that, I don't know. You guys don't really care for those, it seems like, but we'll still do it. It's still fun family stuff. Probably me, Bree, and my dad just get her hunting rifle ready. But thank you everybody for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and we will see you in the next one.